All right, guys, we're looking at lesson 5. We're looking at smooth and rough lines. What is that, guys? Take a look at that in just a minute. So this lesson 5, introduces texture. Texture is the way that an artist uses to show how things might feel when you touch it. A rough line is uneven. A smooth line is even. Visual line texture is covered in this lesson. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense right now, but it will in a couple of minutes.
When you touch a cat, how does it feel? When
How
you
does
touch
it
dirt,
feel?
how does it feel?
You're right. How do things feel?
Cuando tocan un gato, ¿cómo se siente? Cuando tocan tierra, ¿cómo se siente?
So our objective and what we're going to learn today is we're going to learn how to find smooth and rough lines in artwork and smooth and rough lines around you in your house. You're also, for your lesson of the week, you are going to draw a picture showing smooth and rough lines. And then you're going to understand that artists use their work of art and they use different themes, pets being one of the themes. Let's check it out. So let's look at the pictures of these kitty cats. Do you see how these cats look different? Some lines look smooth, some lines look rough.
If you could touch the cats, how would they feel?
How would they feel? Some of you guys might have cats in your house, but if you could touch the cats in that picture, how would they feel?
Si pudieran tocar los gatos, ¿cómo se sentirían?
So this is an artist named Theophily Alexander Steinlen. Steinlen. Let's just use Steinlen for a shortcut. So this artist we're going to call him Steinlen. And this is called The Cat on a Cushion. And so he often showed his own cats in his artwork. So this guy right here, Steinlen, he liked to create artwork and he used to use his own cats as models. Arabella, I need the my charger. It's getting ready to die. No talking though. Okay, I'm muted. Look around the room. Find something that looks smooth. Let's look at both works of art. Where do you see smooth lines? Let's look at the cat on the cushion picture. And it says he has smooth lines outlining his body and around his eyes. And in this one, it says that the kittens look smooth. So let's blow up this picture so we can look at it closely. Oh, it's kind of a dark picture. And where does it look smooth? Where does it look rough? He doesn't look like a very soft cat. Maybe on his belly it looks a little soft. I don't know. See his little foot. Maybe it's like a short hair cat. And then if you look at this one, it says the top edge of the table in this picture looks smooth. You're right. They look, what is the word? Soft, smooth, puffy. This back here looks like a table and it looks smooth. Also, this table looks like it's a hard surface. The table looks smooth. Also, this milk looks wet and it looks shiny, but that looks smooth. The cup looks smooth. Even the edges of the table look smooth, but the kitty cats look soft and smushy and furry. My little white kittens into mischief. Mischief means being naughty. Where do you see rough lines? Well, they say that if you look at the cushions have really rough lines, and the stripes on the body of the cat and the hairs look really rough. So the cushion looks like not a soft cushion; it looks like a cushion that's got like a hard cushion, and then his ears and his skin looks like a rug. It probably feels pretty rough. And if we look at this one, because we're looking, where do we find rough lines? I think if we looked at this one, we could probably find some rough lines on his back and on his tail. Rough lines that look jiggy jaggy. Rough lines on his back. Smooth lines and rough lines. Well, let's look again. Remember in the last time, we know that lines can make things look smooth. This line can make a nice one straight line, straight thin line makes things look smooth. Lines can also look rough. If you take something and kind of make it thick like a crayon or a piece of chalk, that makes it look rough because it's thicker. And this one is thinner and doesn't have any jagged looks on it.
Let's practice making smooth and rough lines.
Practiquemos haciendo líneas suaves y ásperas.
If we were working on paper, some of you guys already did this on Class Dojo, and it's easy to make. And you can draw a smooth line on your paper and draw a rough line next to it. Okay? That's just something we would practice. Think about where you see smooth and rough lines in this picture. This is a picture by an artist who's 5 years old. And she drew a rabbit. I see rough lines around the rabbit's tummy. I see a bunch of rough lines around his tummy. Rough lines kind of like ziggy zaggy in the sky. And I also see some smooth ones too. What kind of pet do you like? Think about the different types of pets. Draw a pet using smooth and rough lines. Oh, that's going to be fun. You can use your crayons, or you can go on Dojo and you can take a picture of your own picture if you want to use your regular crayons and then put on Dojo and submit it as a picture. Or you can use the digital drawing tool and draw an animal on there. Make sure that you use your different lines to show what it looks like. So here you see someone's drawing a picture of their cat, and then they're going to go and draw the rough lines and smooth lines. Let's think about some animals real quick. Or not just all animals, but we'll learn about that later. But if you had, let's see here, a lizard. How would a lizard might feel bumpy, scaly. He might have some rough lines. A baby chicken would be smooth, soft, fluffy, and puffy. Maybe you would use some soft, puffy lines. Maybe not some rough lines. Maybe a porcupine would have some rough lines on his back. Or a hyena might have some rough lines. Or some dogs have rough lines, and then some dogs have smooth lines. If you're thinking about their hair. Well, let's think of some other animals. Giraffe might have smooth lines on them. And then let me think what else might have rough lines. Ooh, a lion might have his mane might be really bushy, so you could use some rough lines for his mane. I'm interested to see what kind of animal you're going to use. So you don't have to just do a pet. It can be any kind of animal. and make sure that you show us what kind of lines he's made out of. Okay? That's going to be your lesson for the week. You have a week.
How is a smooth line different from a rough line?
You have a whole week to turn it into me, and you can submit it on Canvas or you can submit it to me on Class Dojo.
¿En qué se diferencia una línea suave de una áspera?
That sounds like fun. And after you get done drawing it, I want you to make sure that you draw it and you show me the setting. Where is your animal at? Is it inside? Is it outside? Is it in the desert? Is it in the jungle? And you have to color everything in. Did you know, boys and girls, if you don't color it in, it means that it's invisible. If you ever watch the cartoons and you ever just see the outlines, and it's not colored in, the cartoon is trying to show that he's invisible. So make sure that you color your pictures in. You can draw it and you have to color it in, or else you're trying to show that it's invisible. And make sure you color the sky and everything and all the details. Okay, guys, I will see you next week. Don't forget to take your quiz on this too. Bye.